Yes guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you the exact trade which I took to make me over $6,000. I think it was about 7k to be honest. And that trade basically passed my phase 1 of a 1 of 100k funded account. So I'm going to be explaining to you the exact trade that I took, the entry, the exit, the risk management. Everything is going to be explained in this video. And by the end of it, I hope you understand more about how to trade. And if you do and you take value from this video, which I'm sure you will, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And I'm first of all going to show you the dashboard of 1 of 1 funding so that you guys can actually know I did take the trade. And I'm also going to be explaining to you how I would go approaching funded accounts if I was you, wanting to get your account passed as quick as possible, but also as safely and as effectively as possible. And I've kind of changed up my approach, to be honest, to passing funded accounts. Normally I would risk 1%, but on this example, as you guys will see from the dashboard and from everything I'll show you, I was risking 2%, and literally one trade, which was a 1 to 3, passed my account. So it's very, very effective, this model, and I'm going to explain to you exactly how to do it for yourself so that you guys can eventually pass funded accounts as quickly and as easily as I can now do it. So yeah, enjoy the video guys. Alright guys, so here we go. Here's the 1 of 1 dashboard. As you guys can see, congratulations on completing this challenge. I can even show you the certificate, to be fair, right here. There you go, bit of proof for everybody that wants to see it. How do I get off this page? But yeah, as far as the analytics goes and all of the stuff and the graphs and everything, let me just show you guys right here. So as I mentioned, I took one trade which basically passed my account. My account was in a bit of drawdown, about 0.5% drawdown, and then I waited and I was patient until the next day after, to be honest, so not really that patient. But yeah, I waited and then I took a trade, and that trade made me 6.5k, or a little bit over, to be fair. Like, it made me like 7k, so almost 7%. And that trade basically got my account passed, and then I had to take one final trade to push me over and get me to that 8% target. And as you can see here, the win rate is 83%, and the reason why it's so high is because I literally took one loss, one win, and then another win, and that was pretty much it. The loss rate is 16%, obviously, and as you can see, total days traded was 6 days. So to pass an account in 6 days is very, very good. And like I said at the start, my new approach to this is kind of risking 2% every trade and being a lot more, to be fair, a lot more risky with it. Because I now know that if I lose an account, it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm not going to stress about it, because I can just get another one. Because I'm in that situation now where I can afford accounts. If you can't afford accounts, then I would just say risk 1%, stick to your normal risk. But if you can and you want to be a bit more risky, then you can try and pass it in less trades and do it by risking 2%. So that's the dashboard, guys. As you can see, that is all proof that I actually did take the trade. And now I'm going to go and show you the exact trade which I took to pass this account. Okay, so here's the trade which I took to make me 6k on my 1 of 1 account. And as you can see here, normally what I look for is a sweep of Asian high. And as you can see here, happened perfectly. And we also swept this high as well, while tapping into this sort of supplier zone which caused this big movement down. So this was an area of massive selling pressure, and that's why I wanted to target sells. And what happened was, like I said, we swept Asian high and this previous high here, and then on the 5 minute or the 1 minute there was been a change of character, a fill of this fair value gap, which is where I got my entry, and stop loss was above the high. Target was Asian low, or I think it was a 1 to 3. Yeah, 1 to 3. And like I said, I risked 2% on this trade, so 2% was enough for me to pass the account. And I mean, not pass the account, sorry, to make 7k. And then basically when I had 7k profit in the account, the target was 8,000, so I had to basically make 1 more percent. And this was a bit silly for me, this was a bit risky, but I'll show you guys what I did to make that 1% right now. As you can see, this day was CPI, and for me, like I said, I like to be more risky on my accounts. I'm not fussed if I lose a percent now, because I'm already up 6%. So I didn't mind risking 1% on this account. And in my opinion, it was worth it, because let's say I had lost this trade, I'd be down 1% of my account. I'd still have $5,000 in profit, and it wouldn't really be a massive deal. But for me, I just wanted to pass the account quick. So I took a short during CPI, entered short here, and as you can see, it hit my TP. And this was actually quite interesting. The reason that you guys would have seen $10,000 profit on my dashboard is because there was basically so much slippage, and that slippage, instead of closing me out here, closed me out down here. So this was all extra profit which I didn't even need on my account. But basically this trade passed my account as well, made me about 2-3% or something like that, and that's how I was able to pass the account. But obviously the main trade that passed my account was this one. Very, very good position. Very much a standard position for my strategy. And for anyone that's been following me for a while, you'll know that this is something I take with my eyes closed. That I could take this trade any day of the week. It's a very classic trade. I'm sure a lot of the guys in the Discord took this trade as well. And yeah, it's all about just sticking to your plan, trading your strategy, and that is how you'll pass funded accounts. I also took this trade on my 25k phase 2 for my funded FX. So not only did I pass one account, but I actually passed two accounts in the same week using the same trade. So that certificate for my funded FX will be on the screen somewhere here. So yeah, it was a very good week, to be honest. People think that you need to take multiple trades every day, but you don't. Stick to one trade a day, stick to 2 or 3 trades a week, and you will pass your account like that. And I'm actually in a trade at the moment, which I will show you guys right here. So yeah, it's doing okay. It's nothing crazy right now, but basically what we saw was price came into this demand area. Obviously, it's a strong area of demand because this area caused this massive movement up. So price has come back in. Right, we've taken out Asian low, which is right here. Asian low has been taken out. And then, like I said, we came into the demand area, seen my change of character, and I've taken my entry. It's very, very simple. You don't need to overcomplicate it. People look for the most difficult trades in the world sometimes, and it confuses the hell out of them. Stick to your strategy. Stick to taking a few trades a week, and that's how you'll pass your accounts. This is on a very, very fresh 100k account. This is literally the first trade of the account, which I'll show you guys on the screen. I think you can see it there. But in about $300 profit right now. Nothing crazy, but if it does hit TP, it should be about a 2 or 3k trade, depending on where I want to allow my take profit to be. I might move my take profit up here if I want to. But to be honest, I'm not really fussed about this account. I literally paid like $180 for it, so I'm not really fast. It was with a company called DI Funding or something, I don't even know. So it's a very, very cheap account, and if I pass it, if I fail it, I don't really mind, to be honest. And I find that when you've got the mentality where you don't care, that's when you trade the best. But yeah, obviously if I do pass that account, I'll be happy because that will be another 100k I can add to my collection. But if I don't, it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to move to break even. I'm not going to be scared if this hits stop loss because it will only be 1%, and I know that I'm a good trader. I can make the money back anyway, so see what happens with this trade. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something from it, and if you can take away one thing from this video, I want that to be the fact that funded accounts, you shouldn't overcomplicate them. People overcomplicate them too much, and as a result they end up failing. Whereas what you want to do is be relaxed with the trades you take. Don't force a trade. Don't rush it. Just take a trade that you really like the setup for. Risk maybe 1 or 2% on it if you're feeling risky. And there you go. That is how you can pass your accounts in 1 or 2 trades. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Thank you for watching.